Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and today we're going to be looking at this guy. This is the Raider Gundam, full mechanics 100 scale Raider Gundam Gunpla. And yes, this thing is actually pretty awesome. And we'll get into it. So here we have the hands, one leftover swap out trigger finger. We got this adapter. This is actually an action-based adapter for the flight form. The mobile suit form, if you want to put it in the weird flying pose. And we have another one of these arms. That's actually a pretty common part. They use like the runner for those 30-minute mission effect part or something like that. But here we have the instruction manual. This is actually a very interesting kit. So yes, it definitely reused frame parts from the Calamity. Yeah, and this is the second release. I actually did the review on the Forbidden, and this one you can see right here. That's the joint that I was criticizing the Forbidden have. This is the shoulder joint right here, the shoulder joint part, the E1. And this is used like for that section right there. So for the butterfly function, the Forbidden, they use this part for the waist joint, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, this is actually very interesting. I didn't actually build this kit. My friend built this kit, but I'm very curious looking through the manual and see how this thing functions. I did have to go through the manual just to figure out how to do the transformation thing, because I couldn't transform it just on its own, because it's not very intuitive, I guess, or maybe I just lack experience. And the weapons are actually pretty cool. It's got the Mjolnir, the hammer. The Mjolnir had a very nice feature right there, so you can actually extend the wire. There's a mechanical feature in here that allows you to, move the hammer. Let's see, we have that. You can see the wire goes in there, and then you can, do something to wind up the hammer. That's actually very cool. And here we have it. I'm actually not going to do the transformation. I'm going to show you guys how it looks like in the bird form. And then I'm going to transform it into the mobile suit mode, because I'm not equipped to do that kind of stuff. Right here we have those parts for the legs, I guess, for the this kit to hold the Calamity. Apparently the Calamity is sold separately, of course. And there we go. And so, right here, we have the Raider in the bird mode. You can see it's actually being held up by this piece right there. That is the stand, and then it connects to this connector piece. And they attach to the Mjolnir. The Mjolnir is attached to the crotch. And then it's being held up like this. This is actually a very interesting look. Originally, I was thinking about trading my friend one of my figures for this guy and the three, full mechanics kit. But I decided, I don't need that much Gunpla in my collection. So, yeah, and he needs to pay rent because he recently got let go of his job. So, yeah, it's actually really nice looking. This is looking very, very cool in the bird mode. But I think it'll probably look even better in the mobile suit mode. Like right here, we have the open canopy. This is actually not a canopy; it just opens up this beam rifle right there, and that's pretty interesting. You can close that up. You got the double beam cannon right there. You also have more beam cannon here, and then you got these claw arms that you can raise up. If you want to grab somebody and stuff like that. Very, very cool. And supposedly, unfortunately, my friend did not include those leg attachments for the Calamity. They're supposed to be like this part that hooks them right here, and then the Calamity Gundam is supposed to be able to stand on top of it, just like in the anime. This is basically his mobile armor. You can see the head right there. Yeah. I definitely have to say, like, this mode is probably one of the some better looking transformable mode uh, in Gundam. Like with the curios, you can see the face underneath it and look kind of weird. But with the face right here, I think it looks okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and transform this guy. Okay, so we have the accessories right here. We have the double beam cannon. He can hold it with the hand right there, or it can be uh, attached to the forearm like this. So the articulation is pretty much all very similar to the Calamity Gundam. You got the double jointed elbows. You got these, butterfly joints. These kits are essentially master grades in their own right. Other than the, in fact, I think this kit probably has more parts than a regular master grade. Some of the older master grade. This thing is actually very, very impressive. The only thing that's not very master grade like is these wrist joints. I think the wrist joint is very high grade ish because it's just a ball joint that goes into a socket. But everything else is very, very impressive. There's very good part separation like everywhere, and yeah, there's only the only color correction sticker are the cameras, and it just looks badass overall. Got these arms that comes out, and then we got this accessory right here. This is called a Mjolnir. I guess he's Thor. So he can hold it like this. This thing can be propped up using that piece right there, attached to the base right there. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So you can see the the Mjolnir attached to this piece like that. I think this is pretty decent. And yeah, so let me give you guys my opinion about this kit in general. I think overall, this is definitely on the pretty solid release. If I had to give it a rating on it, this is definitely an 8 out of 10 because it's a lot cheaper compared to the Forbidden Gundam. And, the gimmicks on it are actually pretty good. The transformation is pretty much flawless. I can't really think of any other major issues with this kit at all. Maybe there's some issues if you're trying to attach the Calamity onto the back of it. Maybe that requires some extra handling or maybe action-based parts and stuff like that. But generally speaking, I think this is actually pretty good. And that's pretty much it for this review. Thanks for watching.